let's get our acceleration test in here. Whoa, losing control. Now, if you like listening to some country music and throwing some brewskis back with the boys, then this truck is for you. What's up, guys? It's Easton here, and today I'm sitting in the 2025 Silverado High Country, and we're gonna go all over this vehicle, and it's gonna be a good time. Low and be chromed, guys. Here is the 2025 Chevy Silverado High Country with the 6.2 liter V8, and I figured let's do a quick little walk around, right? You got your nice chrome grille in the front. You have your chrome tow hooks down there on the bottom. You have your black Chevy bow tie. You have your chrome wheels. And this thing says High Country all over it. You have your chrome High Country badge right there. You also have the 6.2 liter chrome badge on the hood as well. It says Silverado down there on the bottom. You have your deployable side steps. You also have your corner step for the bed here. Your chrome dual exhaust. Like I said, it says High Country all over this thing. It doesn't want you forgetting what it is. Then you have your black Chevy bow tie in the back. You're also going to have your sprayed in bed liner from the factory. You also have your chrome matched handles. And guys, we're gonna go all over this truck today. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. Make sure to hit that big red button before we continue. Subscribe, and again, I really appreciate it, you guys. For those returning, thanks for coming back, and let's hop right into the video. First, guys, I did want to show you the window sticker here, and if you want to pause the video so you can go over all of its options and features, because I don't think I'm going to be able to go all of them today, I'm just going to hit on some key highlights, at least for me and for the truck. But again, these are the features, guys. This is how the truck is spec'd out, and it brings us to a grand total of $80,095. Powering the High Country is a 6.2 liter V8, which makes 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque, and that is paired up to a 10-speed automatic transmission. Now, guys, let's start with the grille here. Instead of that sportier look like most Chevys have nowadays, you really do revert back to that classic look for the High Country. And like I said, guys, this thing says High Country all over it. Now, like most new vehicles, this vehicle is going to come with all of the safety features, right? So you're going to have your parking sensors in the front, and coming around the side right here, you are going to have this 360 camera view, which you can see the cameras on the bottom of the mirror there. It's also going to come with blind spot monitoring as well. Another cool thing about these mirrors is that they are heated, so in the winter time, if they get frozen over, then they'll melt the ice right off. But coming around the back here, you're also going to have your backup cameras and parking sensors in the back. The High Country also includes the flex tailgate, so you hit this top button here, and then you got your little half tailgate going on here. So I mean, you could have a picnic, or you know, if you're up hunting or camping with your buddies, obviously it'd be a good place to throw a little Camp Chef grill. But we take out our little key right here, and you have the double tap, hit that, and then you have the slow dropping bed. You're also going to get these 22-inch aluminum painted wheels. Moving our way from the exterior into the interior, you're going to get these chrome deployable side steps. And hopping into the back seat, I mean, as a passenger in the rear, you are riding in luxury. You have this really nice blue leather interior that I genuinely like a lot. You also have this really nice, almost like wooden trim along the doors in the back here. And then you're also going to have your heated seats, vents, and USB and USB-C ports in the back. Not to mention the extra added cubby space in the back seats. And guys, I can't stress it enough how many times this thing says, I mean, it really wants you to know that this is a High Country. Well, hopping into the front, guys, and man, I gotta tell you, I just love this blue leather interior with the brown stitching. You're also gonna have High Country embroidered into the headrests here. Continuing the theme with the wooden trim, you're going to have it along the door panels here. It's going to be on the jockey box here, also on the passenger side, in the middle in the center console. Starting with the driver's side, guys, you're going to have your memory seats here, along with your heads-up display adjuster here, which I believe you guys can see that. And this is really cool because not only does it give you the speed, but it also gives you your pitch and roll. Obviously, we're familiar with our four-wheel drive modes here, but the nice thing about the High Country is you can switch from sport mode to off-road and then all the way back to normal. Moving up to the steering wheel, this truck actually has a feature that we haven't talked about before, and that is your Super Cruise control. So this right here is what tracks your eyes, and essentially when you activate it with this button here, the truck is going to do most of the driving for you. Obviously, we're familiar with our resume and our set button here. You know, on this side, we have our voice activation, and then this allows us to flip through the modes. Again, we have our digital gauge cluster and our fully digital infotainment center, which is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatible. And especially with that Bose sound system, the music is killer in this truck. Coming down here across the dash, we are going to have our lane keep assist button here, our parking sensors, auto start and stop, our tailgate button, hazards, cruise control, and this button allows us to roll down all the windows at once. Moving down throughout the truck, we have our trailer braking here, which we all should be pretty familiar with. We have our ventilated seats here, both of our heated seat settings here, heated steering wheel for the driver, and this is all on the passenger side as well, along with the rest of our climate control buttons. We're also going to have a USB port and USB-C for the driver and passenger. Moving to our shifter here, it is going to be the select shift. So instead of, like moving it forward and back, it's just a one hit, you're in reverse, come back down to here, you're in drive, hit that button, and now you're back into park. Opening up the center console here, we're gonna have more USB and USB-C ports, a wireless charging pad. We move this out of the way, and wow, we've got a lot of storage. Other things that also make this truck stand out and really special is going to be our digital rear view mirror, along with our sunroof. But with all that out of the way, guys, let's take this thing for a test drive. All right, guys, and here we are driving the 2025 Chevy Silverado High Country with the 6.2 liter V8. And guys, I don't know if you can hear that exhaust. I set it into sport mode, but it is growly. Man, I just love the sound of that V8. So this vehicle does, if you guys did pause on the window sticker there, it does have the suspension upgrade. There aren't a whole lot of details other than that, on the Z71 off-road or the Trail Boss, they specify what goes into the suspension kit. However, this just says upgraded suspension. So we're kind of just going with it, but this is a very smooth driving truck, if you guys couldn't tell already. Oh, I don't know if you guys already noticed, but you do have your paddle shifters on the steering wheel. I know that I missed those on the steering wheel part of the video. Coming around this corner here, let's kind of get on it, maybe half throttle action. And man, that thing is fairly responsive. Super nice riding truck. I don't know if you guys can hear the, I got my ventilated seat on right now. It's a little warm here in the old state of Utah. Well, let's get our acceleration test in here. Whoa, losing control. Honestly, that has got to be the best acceleration test on any truck that I've reviewed so far from Chevy. I was actually fairly disappointed in the ZR2. I was also disappointed in the, we had a Trail Boss with a 6.2 liter V8, and that was fairly unresponsive as well. But that just picked up and went. Even on the uphill grade there. Now that we are cruising, guys, this is just such a nice ride. Let's get that grime out of the way, why don't we? Actually, I think that I don't know where that's coming from, but it's fairly annoying. If you guys flip this, you get your just standard rear view mirror. Oh, breaking loose again. Man, that's a fun truck. And the visibility in here, guys, is actually pretty dang good as well. No problem seeing whatsoever. You get that sunroof open. In fact, let's do that, why don't we? Just slide that open. It does seem to light some things up in here. But man, what a nice ride. All right, guys, and that concludes our review on the 2025 Silverado High Country. Let me know what you guys think. Again, make sure to hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Any engagement with the video helps promote it. It helps the YouTube algorithm a lot, helps me out a ton. Again, it enables me to keep doing what I'm doing, and I love this. I love interacting with you guys. And yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next. I'm starting to do a bunch of different stuff as far as the YouTube goes. I'm starting to do a little bit more one-on-one videos with the camera as opposed to just the car reviews. But again, we're not going to stray away from that 100%. I'm always going to keep doing the car reviews. I'm starting to think maybe 2 car videos per week, and then the other 1 video is going to be just me talking to the camera, talking directly to you guys, because I do like to maintain that relationship and, you know, see what you guys are up to. And, you know, hopefully you guys like to see what I'm up to as well. But again, make sure you hit that big red button, and we'll see you in the next one.